It's ridiculous. Our country has slid off the edge of a cliff, and what we are trying to do now is bring it back to reality. Back to reality. I miss the New Zealand of the late 90s. When I grew up here in New Zealand, it was such a great country. You knew your neighbours, everyone was friends. People didn't really talk about politics that much, they just wanted to live their life. The government didn't interfere with people as much as they do now. They said, hey, you want to live your life? Cool. We're gonna stay relatively out of it. People were happier and more fulfilled. Now we have a government that's working with Interpol to censor political voices that they disagree with. That is the country we're living in. It's been verified that Interpol did do that. People don't want to believe it. People comment online saying, oh, that's not true. That's not true, Chantelle. I feel like it's not true. It's like, cool, well, the government have verified that they actually did work with Interpol, so your feelings don't really matter right now because we're talking about facts. The facts are we live in a New Zealand that, unlike the late 90s, is a lot less fun. We live in a New Zealand where police can abuse the authority. No one will say anything. Government can abuse the authority. Media are nowhere to be found. Labour can abuse the authority, and where on earth is National or ACT speaking up saying this is wrong? Freedom of speech used to mean something in this country. You used to be entitled to have an opinion that other people disagreed with, and that was okay. And that's the kind of New Zealand that we need. We need the New Zealand where we can argue, and rather than saying our feelings got hurt and trying to cancel people, we say, I disagree with you, I'm going to come and have a conversation with you, and we're going to see if there's anything we do agree on, or I'm going to see if I can change your mind. That sounds like a better country than if you don't agree with me, I'm going to try and ruin your life. You can choose to be petty, or you can choose to grow as a human being. What I'm saying is, why can we not have conversations in this country anymore? Why is free thought dangerous? Why is freedom of speech somehow dangerous? Because call me crazy, but I think a government that controls freedom of speech and a government that wants to control freedom of thought is a lot more dangerous than any other. Think about it. Let me know. What do you think?